Hello and welcome. Well, I bought a trail camera. Oh, and this is my first ever trail camera, and I'm quite impressed with it. But my first results from this trail camera were pretty poor. They were out of focus. Everything in the background was in focus, but the little birdies on the bird table were not, no. Oh, okay. Which was a crying shame. The little great tits they were. So I did a test to see how close the camera would need to be from the subject. Yeah. Was it going to be that far? Is it going to be that far? Or is it going to be that far? Let's have a look and see. Okay. Oh, okay. We're going to go in a minute. We're going in. Oh, I'm back into my little box. As you can see there, if I bring this back here, that's my little video I made. And you can see, let's bring it back to there. That is at 200 millimeters, and as you can clearly see, it is quite out of focus on the topic. The background, though, is in focus, and we'll show you that a bit close up in a minute. And then I went to 400 millimeters, which I thought, well, that's not bad. It's getting better. And then I went to 600 millimeters, and I found at 600 millimeters, it was pretty much in focus. But a little bit further, up to about 800 millimeters. Well, 600 millimeters was about 2 foot. So I would say your subject really needs to be at least 2 feet away from the front of the subject, front of the camera. That was my findings anyway. And we'll go a bit further. As you can see, that's about 1 meter. And the further it went away, the more in focus it appeared, the crisper it seemed to be. Now, this is a screenshot image, so it's not it's not brilliant. And that's zoomed in, and that is at 800 millimeters. So you get to make your own judgment on that. I think from about 600 onwards is pretty much as far as you can go. And this is a close-up of the background. As you can see, that is pretty much in focus, the background. It's poorly lit in there. It's in my workshop, so it's not brilliant lighting. But it was just for the purpose of doing the test. Just to see whether or not, or to see how close the camera is going to need to be from the subject itself. And I would say it needs to be around, about that far. About 2 feet, at least. Which is about 600 millimeters. And I would say that's your bare minimum. If you can, if you can do about 1 meter, more the better. You're better to have your subject in crisp focus and zoom a 4K video in to get your image or your video than it is to try and get as close as you possibly can and end up being out of focus. But it's a great little camera. It's quite well made as well. So that is my feeling. I would say don't get too close. No. Because you come a cropper and it won't be very good. No, like it happened to me. Because I had it mounted about 200 mil on, well, 200 to 300 millimeters away from the potential subjects on a bird table. And they were all out of focus, these little beautiful birds. And they were flapping, they were. But they're out of focus. Only just, but it was annoying. And all the background was in focus. That was all crisp and sharp, it was. But no. Not the birdie. That was flapping. Anyway, don't forget to click like and subscribe, and maybe a little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. And I hope you'd be excited about that. Oh, okay. Ta-ta.